Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muh Rochmat Muchson Santoso from English Literature, 2018 State University of Makassar. I would like thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala for His mercy and His blessing, and don't forget to say salam and salawat to Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam as the greatest and bring us from the darkness to the lightness. Amin ya rabbal alamin. I would like thanks to the server supervisors, Sir Iskandar SPD MED PhD and Professor Murni Mahmud SPD MHum PhD, and examiners Dr. Lasundra SPD MHum and Dr. Andas Abdullah MHum. I will present for this research proposal presentation for the title and analysis figurative languages of the pictures of the railway by Oscar Wilde. Outlines. I divided 3 chapters for my research proposal. First chapter, I divided 4 sections. In the second chapter, I divided 3 sections, and the last chapter, I divided 4 sections. For the first chapter is a background. I divided by 4 backgrounds in my research proposal: language, literature, semantics, and figurative languages. Language is an important part of human life and used as a media to communicate with the others. And language also a system of spoken written symbols that people use to communicate with one another and to requires for humans to converse, engage, and obtain information from others. Literature is the imaginative work that pictures the human life in society, which can be enjoyed, understandable, and used by the society also. Many people believe that literature is a reality of expressing oneself via the arts and imagination as a manifestation in human existence. Semantics. Semantics is agreed upon as a term used for the field of linguistics, which studies the relationship between linguistic signs and the things they mark. Because it is often found that the use of certain words to say something meaning can mark the identity of groups in society. And figurative languages is a language that uses words or expressions with a meaning that is different from the literal interpretation. According to Knickerbocker and Reininger, 1963, metaphors, simile, personifications, nectar, and hyperbole only some of the figurative language used in this word. And it is a method to give language more depth by using figures in figures of speech. Next, research questions. In the research questions, I make 2 questions. First question is what types of figurative language features are found in the pictures of Dorian Gray? And the second, what are the meaning of using figurative language in the pictures of Dorian Gray? Objective of the research. After to make a research questions, I must know what is the identify 2 types. What is the type found in the figurative language in the pictures of Dorian Gray, and explain what is the meaning of the types of figurative language used in the novel The Pictures of Dorian Gray. And the significance of research, especially in the figurative language interpretation, this is have a high potential to increase your knowledge, and the reader gets encouraged to think beyond the literal storylines. It appears in many elements like book, like poetry, scripts, and etc. And ordinary descriptions may be transformed into vivid events, and sections can be made more emotive, also be turned into a novel form. Next is previous studies. I found 3 most previous studies to make this research proposal. First is the figurative languages of Rhodes Fishburne's novel Going to See the Elephant by Birgitta Asri Wulandari. Next is a study of figurative language in Justin Bieber's Purpose album between Anglia and the study figurative languages of Guyonese, the additional Melengkan by Fitri Sakina. Next is a theoretical background. I divided 3 theoretical background in my research proposal: semantics, figurative language, and novel. According to Pardede, semantics is a branch of linguistics. The words of semantics itself denotes a wide range of ideas from the popular to highly technical. It is the often used in everyday language to signify and understanding problems that comes down to word choice or connotation. That's why uh, semantics as an empirical studies of word meaning in existing meaning a language to concern with relation between words or other symbols and objects or concepts to which they refer. Next is the figurative language according to Wulandari. To make a simply, the opposite of literal language. It can be considered as non-literal language because what is said may have other meanings that is literal meaning. According to the Knickerbocker Sereninger, says figurative language is a method to give language more depth by using figures of speech. And figurative language they utilize it because it allows them to communicate what they want to say in a more fascinating and appealing way than if they spoke it directly and flatly. Next is the Nirwana and Kaswar. A novel is a form of literary works that can be enjoyed by all people. I mean, the novel may be also used to convey the story to someone's life. And the novel is a lengthy narrative, generally written in the prose that tells the tale of visitors, people, and even in chronological order. Next is the theoretical framework. In this slide or in this theoretical framework, I'm using Knickerbocker and Reininger 1963, and I divided 5 kinds of the figurative languages like metaphor, simile, hyperbole, personification, and synecdoche. Next is the last chapter of my research proposal is the method of the research. I choose a qualitative research method because qualitative research is carried out in a natural setting and includes the creation of full pictures of the occurrences of interest. For the research design, I choose descriptive qualitative research method or descriptive qualitative method. Why? Descriptive study was previously used to show the existence of phenomena by truthfully describing them. Source of data. In this research proposal, I make primary data and secondary data. Primary data, of course, the novels of the Pictures of Dorian Gray via ebook is the researcher first hand, and the secondary data is from the other resource like journal, another proposal, but related to the topic of the research. For the data collection procedure, yeah, okay. Reading the novel first. First step is reading the novel, exactly, and the second step is the classify data to classify the paragraphs, and to make a transcript data, you can extract or you can find a 1 or 2 paragraph, and then after you can make an extract, you can make a taking notes or taking of important information. Why do you this paragraph found a types of figurative languages? And the last for this research proposal presentation is the data analysis technique. I'm using Miles, Huberman, and Saldana 2014. In this technique, I divided the four technique for the data analysis, including data collection, data reduction, display, and verification or conclusion conclusion drawing for this research proposal. I think that's all for my research proposal. Thank you for attention. Halten Sie Spirit und Rechten. Sie Erfolg ihnen. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.